All right, guys, time to talk about some more passive income, right? So we know that passive income is needed to get you financially independent and also give you the freedom to be that 9 to 5 dropout that you need to be so you can go wherever and do whatever when you want to and whenever you want to, right? Now, one way of getting passive income is by selling ebooks, and this is really one of the easiest ways that you can get passive income. Now, the good thing about ebooks is that you can spend the time up front and create the content, and then when you're done, all you do is list the ebook for sale online and market it, and then the sales come in afterwards can be counted as passive income because you won't have to actively be doing any work anymore, and the earning potential here is really great because unlike a local business where you have a set amount of local customers that you can be exposed to, on the internet you have millions of people that you can reach everywhere in the world, and so your earning potential here is at the highest level. So in this video, I'll be telling you how you can create an ebook and sell it 100,000 times and make money by doing so. Now, if you're seeing me here for the very first time, my name is Ian, and on this channel I talk about making money, investing, and personal finance. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on notifications so you can see new videos that I post here. And guys, I post videos here every single day on YouTube. Now guys, one of the best things about selling an ebook is that we have places online or online marketplaces such as Amazon where you can list your ebook. Takes a lot of the marketing cost out of it, as opposed to if you were to just go and create your own website for your ebook. And also, unlike a physical book, you don't need a publisher and you won't be sharing the profits and worrying about publishing copies of the book and all that stuff, right? You simply list the ebook as a PDF or whatever format and you decide the price, and that's what it will sell for. It's actually one of the simplest processes. Now let's look at what the cost of creating your ebook will be at first. So when creating your ebook, you really won't have any cost, right? I mean, if you're watching this video right now, chances are you already have all you really need to start your ebook business. So first of all, you'll need a computer because this is an ebook. Now, the real cost here is the time you're going to spend creating this ebook. It may take you hours depending on the content, to days, weeks, and even months. Now, if you're creating the ebook on or around a topic that you know a lot about, which is what you should be doing, by the way, then you shouldn't have any startup cost. You'll just be taking all the information you have inside your head and putting it to the ebook. Now, the only way you'll have some startup cost with your ebook is if you're doing it around a complex subject area which requires you to pay for information. So if you're creating a book about, let's say, investments, but you don't know much about investments, then obviously you'll need to learn about investments before you can create such a book. So you may have to pay for courses or even seek the time of a professional seasoned investor or investors to give you insight into investing. So the same goes for any subject that you aren't entirely a pro on and you want to make a book about it. Now, if on the other hand, it's something that you already know a lot about, then there aren't really any startup costs, and for that reason, this is one of the easiest ways to make some money right now. We've talked about ways to make money here and businesses that you can use to make money with very little startup costs like gumball machines, selling on eBay, and more, but this one really doesn't cost you anything but just your time. Now, very important, I have to point out here that when you start any business, you must keep a record of all expenses made as it regards to the business and receipts, because when it comes tax season, you can deduct most of these expenses from taxes, which can easily make them free and convert them from expenses to just free stuff for your business, right? So if you had to pay for a course for your business, that could be a tax write-off. So always keep those receipts and the records of what you spend money on. Now, after creating the ebook or the first draft, you may begin to have some expenses depending on how you go about this. So let's say you aren't so good at spelling and punctuations, or you just really need someone to review the content and make sure there are no mistakes and everything is good with the ebook. So unless you have someone to do this for free, then you would most likely have to pay a proofreader to do this for you so you can catch any errors in the ebook before you actually try and sell it. Now, the easiest and most cost-effective way to do this is by using a freelancing website and hiring a freelancer such as Fiverr. So here you could pay someone some money to review the content and ensure that it's okay. Now, the same applies for anything really in the digital space, and this doesn't mean that you will definitely have these costs. Take my YouTube channel as an example. There are services on Fiverr to edit videos, create thumbnails, do SEO, and produce videos. So I could pay for all these services so as to produce my videos, but instead I research them myself, I record them, I edit them, I make my own thumbnails, and I do my own SEO, and so I don't have any of those costs. Now, surely it takes much longer, because if I do that, I could record a video and then forget about it, and in 2 to 3 hours or even less, I would have a finished product, right? But if I invest a couple more hours, I can do it myself, and then I have no costs. So, similarly, with creating your ebook, you won't necessarily have these costs, but you could depending on how you go about doing things. So, if you have no money, this is still a method that you can use to start an ebook business without any money up front. Now, let me just also point out here that if you have a couple $100s, then you can also hire someone and tell them what you want the ebook to be about, the topics to cover, and pay them $200 to $500 and have them create the ebook in 2 weeks, and also have them do revisions as you see fit. So you can take either route here and you get your ebook done. Now, if you do decide to do this, then you can also deduct the cost of all these services on your taxes, so be sure to keep records when you spend your money for your business. So the next cost that you will have here is the advertising cost, right? So you can create the ebook for free and invest only your time, but when it's time to sell, you'll have to advertise it. Now, if you don't advertise it, then no one will know about the ebook, and so no one will buy it, and you would have spent all the time creating it for no reason really. So to advertise the ebook, you can use a bunch of platforms, but the easiest one would be Google Ads, right? And Google paired with Facebook ads would cover most of the traffic on the internet. Now, Google Ads can show up on searches from google.com or on YouTube, and Facebook ads are run on Facebook and also on Instagram. So those are two great places to drive traffic to your ebooks and get you your first sales. Now, the good thing about advertising here is that once you create an advertisement or an advertisement budget, then you can set that in Google Ads or Facebook ads and have only what you budget for spent on ads. And also, guys, this is not a case where you pay for ad spaces and then they just put your ads in front of everybody, right? You actually get to choose your target audience. So if you made an ebook about, well, let's say weight loss, then you could target people who are actively searching or interested in health products and services within a specific region or country and down to a specific age and gender. This is important because you don't want your weight loss ebook displayed to kids because they're not going to buy your products, right? So here you can get to choose your audience. So that's the first expense that you will definitely have here. Now, your advertising budget can be anything you want it to be, right? What you should do though, even before you create the ebook, is to research and find out what others in your niche are spending on advertisement cost and just how much conversions they get, so you can have an idea of what your advertisement costs will be to get the results that you're looking for. Now, we can also use ClickBank to get our ebooks sold, right? And ClickBank is just a marketplace for professional affiliate marketers. So you can list your ebook on ClickBank and offer the affiliates a percentage of the sale price for every time they sell your product. So this way you have other people marketing your products or your ebook in this case, and then trying to sell it and running the advertisement at no cost to you, but it's good for them because if they sell your ebook, then they get a percentage of the sale price. So you could decide to sell the ebook for $100, right? Let's use that for argument's sake, and then offer 40% for each copy sold. So affiliate marketers, which there are hundreds of thousands of them on ClickBank, will then grab your product's link, the description, and start running ads to get people to buy your ebook, knowing that if they sell 100 copies, they'll get $400. And you get the money each time it's sold, but you don't have the marketing cost. So this is another way you can go around marketing without spending a lot of money, right? And I'll also leave links down below to all these so you guys can check them out as well. Now, the next cost that you will have is the platform to sell your ebooks on. Now, this is usually not a big deal because there are a ton of platforms where you can sell your ebook on for free and get paid in your PayPal account, and I'll link some below. But if you want it to be customized, then you may have to spend some money. So for example, Amazon will charge you around 15% off the listing price of your ebook, plus in addition to that, a $1.35 per ebook sold fee. Now, usually these fees are charged after you sell the ebook. So again, you don't need the money upfront to actually sell the ebook. And so if you have no money, you can still list the ebook. You also have free options such as Blurb, where you can list and sell the ebook for free, and they send you the funds when the account reaches a set threshold of about $100 or whatever you set it at. Now, I'll leave links down below in the description so you guys can check out all these resources, right? So that's how you get your ebook business up and running with little to no cost upfront. Now, I really hope that this video was helpful and I was again able to provide some value to you guys. And remember, if you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and click the notification icon so you can get updated on when I post new videos here, which is at least once per day. Now, in addition to that, be sure to also share this video anywhere you think it may be able to reach more people and help someone out as well. If you're a new subscriber or viewer here on the channel, be sure to check out my other videos on high-yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and of course, more ways that you can make money. Also guys, I've left a couple links down below for free stuff, free stocks, free cashback offers, so be sure to check the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff, right? Once again, thank you guys for tuning into the channel. All the best with your business ventures, and until tomorrow, adios.